I never knew the cheesiness could last so long, especially within 2 episodes. Hey guys, today I'm coming to you with yet a weekly review of High School Star Musical or Star Mew. And this week's episode continues the overly passionate cliche type anime, only this time starring the male cast, a majority male cast. In this episode, we kind of see the tension that's going on in the Cow Council as well as the newly formed group that's in the musical department. As the episode goes on, we come to know that they're not really officially members of the musical department, that being Hoshitani, Nayuki, uh what's his name? Kuga, the very silent dark purple hair guy, and then we have Tsukigami, which is the Kaneki of this series with the bluish hair and the piercing, and then we have Kakeru, who is the narcissistic, full of himself type guy who has the red hair. And they are formed together in this group by no, not Otori, by the white hair guy in the cow council, and he's just basically saying, this group will go far because I'm the one mentoring them. And Otori, who is the president of the cow council, is saying what you're doing is basically foolishness. And I could kind of guess that between both Otori and the white hair guy, who I cannot remember his name at the moment, I'm guessing they are somewhat of family members. They're in the same family, but only Otori is like the son of the hair of this whole academy, and the white hair guy is probably his cousin or something else. So they're probably related, if not family wise, then through some other type of bonds. But this group that the white hair council member has formed, all of them have different personalities and they don't really get along, meaning that they had this play which they read from a script, but then later in the script the whole script was blanked out, so they don't have nothing to read off. They had to do improv. They had to play improv. And while Hoshitani is pretty he's a newbie in this whole thing because he comes from a school that doesn't even have a musical department, and all of a sudden he goes to a high school that's all about music and the such. So everybody except for Nayuki, his friend, his newfoundly friend, everyone is kind of looking down on him. But as you know, this whole pat, everybody looks down on the main character, and eventually the main character proves to be the most worthy and proves themselves to really come through in the end. That's how the whole thing is going to play out by the end of this series. So, especially the person that got me most irritated about in this episode would have to be Kakeru, the red hair character. Like I said, he is narcissistic and he feels like everyone else is below him due to him being in an influential kabuki family. He's been in many plays, so he has knowledge in theater and musical stuff. But his attitude towards Hoshitani is just downright rude and disrespectful. And by the end of the episode, we see him go to the white haired student council, go to him and tell him to kick him out of the group because he feels that he's going to bring him down. Now that just irritates me because he has yet to see what he can do, and already he's already bashing his character and the such. But I have a feeling he's going to come around and prove it to Kakeru, saying, I can do this if I put my all into it. Overall, it was just a decent episode, a decent watch. We already had 2 songs in the episode, so the cliche, one talk about friends and then another one just introduce the group to who their mentor is. So it kind of, I don't know what to say. I think this is going to be a reoccurrence every single episode. There's always going to be a song about something, so you should start getting used to it by now. And like I did say, sorry to come off topic, this is going to be here from now on. But anyway, tell me your thoughts and your opinions on this week's episode. Who do you feel was just who was your most favorite character in this episode, and if not, tell your reasons in the comment section below. If you want to visit us on Twitter and Tumblr, it's in the description box. If you have any questions for me to answer, or you just want to talk about anything, my personal Twitter and Tumblr is there. If you want to check us out on Facebook, the link is also there, and you can become a member as well. We'll gladly add you onto our page. And until then, I'll see you guys later.